Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to AppSec's online support program. I hope students, all of you have new syllabus Primary Mathematics Book 2, second edition, and the page numbers we are going to cover today are 113 to 119 of textbook and 114 to 120 of workbook. Chapter number 7, length, and the topic is measuring lengths in meters and centimeters. The resources you are required are laptop or computer or smartphones along with textbook or PDF book. Now, I want to introduce the lesson to you. In this lesson, we will measure the lengths of small objects and big objects in meters and centimeters. And we will also learn three different dimensions to measure. And these dimensions are length, width, and height. Now, thought of the day. Today's thought of the day is, as you know more, you grow more. The more you will learn, the more you will be successful. Now students, as you know that our topic is measuring length in meters and centimeters. So I am going to share the objectives with you, and our objectives are that you will be able to measure the length in centimeters by using a ruler, and you will be able to measure the length in meters also by using measuring tape. Now success criteria. Length of small objects are measured in centimeters and the length of big objects are measured in meters. And the tools we use are ruler, meter scale and measuring tape to measure the length. And remember, 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. Now, time for mental math activity. I want you to answer these questions. Question number 1 is, what is multiplication? Very good. Multiplication is repeated addition. Now, recall the commutative property. Very good. It is that when we change the places of two digits and multiply them, the answer remains same. Now, 10 threes are 30. Now, distribute 36 crayons among 4 students. So, how many crayons each child or each student will get? What we will do? Good. Very good. We will divide them. So 36 divided by 4 is equals to 9. Now, the last question, but very important. Can you tell me that how long your pencil box is? Okay. You don't know. Some of you know. Okay. Now, we are going to find out that how to measure this pencil box or any other object. Now, students, in olden days, people used to measure the lengths of the things, of the objects with the help of their body organs. For example, they use their feet, they use their forearm, they use their palms to measure the lengths. But nowadays, we have different tools, measuring tape, scale. So these are the measuring tools to measure the lengths accurately. Okay, students. First of all, let me explain you that what is length. Actually, length is the distance between two endpoints of an object. For example, I have drawn a line over here. So, one end of the line is A, the other end of the line is B. So, to find the length of this line AB, what do we use? Definitely, we use scale or ruler to measure this line. Now, centimeters. What are centimeters? You can see over here, I am measuring a pencil and it is beside the ruler for measuring. Now, 16 is the number on the scale, but 16 what? Always use and remember that we always use standard unit for measuring something. What are standard units? You can understand it by this, that when you go to the milk shop and ask him to give you two what? Milk. Will you ask 2 milk? No, you will ask for 2 liters or 2 kilo of milk. So these are the standard units which are used along with the numbers to find out that what you are asking for. So centimeter is the standard unit for measuring small or shorter objects. Is it clear? Now let's see over here. I have two scales, right? The pictures of two scales. Now you see there are some markings on this. Count the markings from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So 10 markings at equal distance makes 1 centimeter. Then again 10 markings makes another centimeter, so it becomes 2 centimeter. So remember that 0 to 1 is 1 centimeter. Is it clear? Now, meters. Meters are used to measure bigger objects. Now you see here we have a box, right? A big box, or you can say a carton. We use meters to measure bigger objects. So for this, which tool we will use? Very good. Measuring tape. We will use measuring tape to measure the bigger objects. Now students, I have told you before that 100 centimeters is equals to 1 meter. When an object is 100 centimeter long, so it means it is 1 meter long. Now, you can see over here the word abbreviation, right? What is the meaning of abbreviation? Abbreviation is actually the short form of any word or phrase. For example, here I have centimeter. So I will not always write centimeter again and again in full form. I will use the short form of centimeter, that is cm. In the same way, I will not use every time to write full word meter, so I will use m for meter. Clear? Now, what are three dimensions? Three dimensions are actually the three different directions of an object. We can measure the size of any object in three ways, and that is length, then its width, or we can also say breadth, and then the height of the object. So these are the three different dimensions: length, width and height. Okay students, length, width and height I have told you are the three directions in which we can measure the size of a bigger object. Now you can see here I have a box, a container. Its length is 10 centimeter, its width is 10 centimeter and its height is also 10 centimeter. So what is it? Yes, it is a cube. Good. Now the three dimensions are measured of different objects like refrigerator, table and many more things. Now I want all of you to measure these objects in centimeters and in meters. First one, math textbook, kitchen tray and spoon. And in meters, bed, cupboard and door. Clear? Okay. Now the recap of the lesson. We have learned that length is the distance between two endpoints. We have also learned the standard units of length, that are meters for bigger objects and centimeters for smaller objects. Then objects are measured for their lengths, widths and heights also. And 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter. Now students, time for home assignment. Here is the home assignment for you. I want all of you to work neatly and according to the instructions. Thank you children. Have a nice and blessed day. Always remember that Allah is there to help you out. So always ask help from Allah. Allah Hafiz.